But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
To kick off for New York.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's able to get... This all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Hey, take 26. Down it. 318.
Already here, they'll audible to something else. Right to the air is Rodgers. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
50. Back on it. 319.
To throw is Rodgers. Here's Fryermuth again. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
7-yard line. Teammate. Hey, take 26. 26.
Now Rodgers. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
319. Get 300. Get 300. Look at you.
Rodgers to throw once more. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Rodgers finding Valdez-Scantling. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Dart. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt, 65 yards. And the Giants are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And probably was just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Pressure coming, and they got him once again. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
You got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Yeah, live. Inside.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
At the 42-yard line.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
319!
Here's Rodgers to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
2nd and 2.
258!
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he stopped immediately there. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Now they'll shift things around.
at the Steelers' 29-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Daniel Bellinger And the Giants have taken the lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
13, Steelers 7. Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
26-yard line.
2nd and 5. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Jalen Warren, 26 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Boswell for the extra point.
For the point after.
And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Steelers 14, Giants 13. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down the field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. touchdowns here so far. And the Giants are once again back in front. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Steelers 14. Graham Gano to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby. No sense risking anything there on first down, even though he's still in the pocket. He had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4.
Right. Green 18. Hey, 88.
They're going to try and throw. All his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. But he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Looking to put a drive together. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. It's Deonte Banks with it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of a pick 6.
And Brandon, how often do your offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin, 65 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point out by Boswell. And that will cut this lead down to 13.
Makes the score Giants 34, Steelers 21. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's Dart. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Giants. Tyrone Tracy, 58 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Gano for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Giants 41, Steelers 21. Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
It's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
At the 24-yard line.
Jump out! Screen 18. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Yeah, Liz. Screen 18.
Rodgers going to throw. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, check 26.
Steelers first down.
26.
1st and 10 at the
To throw, it's Rodgers. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Rodgers again now. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, 88. Screen 18.
Throwing is Rodgers. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd
Facing
down
some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
58. Get 300. Inside. Screen 18.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Quick slant to Valdez-Scantling. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Steelers first down.
Jump out.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked out by Paulson Adebo. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
60 Bison.
They'll throw now on the final play. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is gonna move the ball well downfield. So that PI call will give them one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
To throw is Dart. And his throw here is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now Dart. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
12 yards. That's another Giants first down. A gain of 12.
Working out of the gun is Dart. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now they'll change things up.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lion.
From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
And the Giants first down.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Hey, smash. Lightning 18. Mustang 19. Chap 60, Chap 60. Ready?
To the air, Dart. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Theo Johnson from 21 yards away. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Giants 48, Steelers 21. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Go to 50. Hey, 18, 26.
To throw is Rodgers. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Rodgers. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 19 and brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this one is incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Hey,
line.
take 26.
Rodgers to throw once more. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
2nd and 10.
Hey, Mike.
Now Rodgers. Here's a diving catch right side. So they come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A gain of 15 yards.
50. Hey, you block over here.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Now it's Rodgers. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 16.
18. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
50. Hey, you block
Rodgers
over here.
wants to change the look. Now runs straight ahead and Warren. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Steelers
Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has now allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
No.
They'll try and run this with Austin. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there as that one's going to blow up in their faces. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Brings up 3rd down and goal.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And got his man complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson, 98 yards. And the Giants have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Gano for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Steelers 21. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
19-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
No.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable.
And now here's another interception. He's to the 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this list of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Inside.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Got his man. It's Warren.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Hey, check 26.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He finds his man, complete. That's Warren. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And this offense on third down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is third and 10. They'll look to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40.
21 yards. That's good for the Steelers.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Blue 58. Inside. Blue 58.
Throwing is Rodgers. Now he'll take this and run. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, it's caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
Extra point put through by Boswell as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long down, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Now 3rd down and 7. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Throwing, Dart. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Oh, how about this? They'll change it at the line. On 4th down, here's Dart. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
And my goodness, another interception. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to go up top again. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 64 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
To throw is Dart. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. Gano now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
69. Steelers 48.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. One final try now for Rodgers. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so